All right, we are going to be talking here about pitchers backing up bases. All right. General rule of thumb is wherever the base runner is at, we go one, two bases ahead of that runner. So we can see one and two bases ahead of where the runner is at when contact to the outfield is made. We go one, two bases over, which means we need to be backing up third base. Okay, so runner on first. This batter hits a ball anywhere in the outfield that's not going to be caught in the air. Anywhere out here. We have to go one, two bases ahead and back up that bag. Okay, so that means if there's a runner on second and a ball is hit anywhere in the outfield that's not going to be caught in the air, we go one, two bases ahead, and that means we are now backing up home. When we back up home, so that means runner on second, ground ball in the hole over here, which means the right fielder is going to be the one that's fielding it. We go one, two bases ahead of that base runner, and now we know that throw is coming from this direction. So we want to go this direction to back up home. If we went first base side, now we got to go all the way over here and all the way over here and all the way this way to be in position of an overthrow. So that then means if we have runner on second and we get a little flare over our shortstop's head and it lands out here and our left fielder picks up the ball, we have to know that it's one, two bases ahead of this runner. And now the throw is going to be coming in from this way. So we got to back up home plate, first base side, and get ourselves back here. Okay. Now we got to talk about our depth of where we need to be standing when we are backing up bases. So let's say there's a runner on first and there's a flare over our first baseman's head. Boom. And then it rolls to our right fielder. This right fielder is knowing that he's got to cut three. So we need to be backing up as that pitcher. We make that pitch. We see that ball go over here. Don't need to watch it anymore. We know what's happening, and we now bust it as fast as we can to back up this throw from third. Know our angles. Know that this throw is coming this way. We need to be here so that way we can go this way for a bad throw. We can go this way for a bad throw. And we can go this way for a bad throw. We never, ever, ever want to go back to the fence to have to get that overthrow. Which means when we back up bases, we get our back up against the fence so we are the deepest thing on the field. Because if this ball goes over this third baseman's head and we're standing right here, it's going over our head as well. If we're standing right here and it tips off our third baseman's glove and goes this way, you're now chasing the ball as well. But if we're back here and we see that it goes over the third baseman's head, where can we go? We can start coming in to catch that. If the ball is going to our third baseman's arm side, it's going home plate side, it's starting to drift this way. What can we start to do? We can already see that because we have the deepest angle, and now we can start shuffling over so that way we are now in line for that bad throw. All right, so backing up bases, it is a identify that the ball is not being caught or fielded by the infielders, or it's not going to be caught by the outfielders. And once you do, it is a dead sprint to get as deep as we can wherever we may need to be backing up bases, either third or home. Let's now say we got runners on first and second. And this guy hits a line drive over the second baseman's head, and it rolls into the outfield. We got this guy 1, 2 bases. That means home plate. But we also have this guy 1, 2 bases ahead of him. So where are we going? Well, we're going to go halfway between both. We're going to be back here. And then as this play develops, because we're deep and we can see everything that's going on, we can start to make the decision on where is this play going to go. Hopefully also our catcher is screaming cut 2, cut 3, cut 4, whatever it may be. And that's going to help us know which direction or which bag to go back up. Okay, so when we have multiple guys on, and you're not sure which bag to back up, either third base or home, get in between them, get deep. That way you can bounce to one or the other, depending on, do we cut 3 to try to get this runner from advancing to third, or are we going home to try to prevent this guy from scoring? Either way, if you're halfway in the middle of third and home and as deep as you can, you're going to be able to adjust to either play. All right, so pitchers, when the ball is hit, we cannot be a spectator and stay on this island. We gotta be going somewhere on the play. Okay? General rule of thumb, know where your base runner's at, 1, 2 bases ahead of that, and that's where we're backing up on a double to the outfield, or anything that we anticipate this base runner making a hard turn and wanting to push it to 2. As deep as we can get and as fast as we can get there every single time.